What's up, everybody?
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Vernon Davis, 72 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready.
Who's the quarterback? Josh Allen.
Their first possession of the second half. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
And 7 at the 23-yard line.
Right back to Brown. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable. Allen hit. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
118, outside.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go. 118.
Stroud to throw it. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
19 yards. And the Raider first down.
Now Stroud.
Get out of there.
Now
Get out of there.
Step up and run. And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down.
14 yards on the play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
No.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
6 yards.
And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much
Right,
assured of a field goal.
everybody.
But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try to take you out of that.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Keandre Lambert-Smith from 19 yards away. And the Raiders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Allen to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And I think the ball's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
And Stroud now to
Burning.
throw.
Burning.
Open man, complete downfield to Davis. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Vernon Davis. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-0.
Harrison Butker is set to kick
All right, I'm
off.
going to throw in Dak Prescott and see.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. From the gun, it's Allen. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. New York set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
It's 2nd and 8.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Allen going to run with it. And a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. Racing to the end zone. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy. Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time. Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Sheds off the tackle. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Allen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Take it in at the 22. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man downfield is Davis. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here we go. Throwing now is Stroud. He completes it to Ridley. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, Their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
At the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here is 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play.
To the air. Allen. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's
I'm just playing against the computer, getting points so I can get better players.
For a lot of coaches,
there's a challenge you can play in. You got to win 10 games to play in playoffs.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today.
I think I'm at like 5 or 4 games right now.
And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Stroud looking to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Butker now to add the extra point.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
The computer starts to get harder once you get into the playoffs.
They certainly made quick work of that.
During your 10 games before
one
the
of the
playoffs,
fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't.
He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down.
I got 5 wins out of 10. I'm going to save that. Let's go again.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from zero again, so you just have one half to play instead of two. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
All right, Jenkins, I see you. All right. Put in that work then, Jenkins.
On first down, here's Jenkins. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. From the 20, here's second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Taxi. Swap. Another swap.
Jenkins going to run it out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Jenkins is tired. Oh, shit.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Crenshaw Jenkins, 14 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. From the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And it's third down.
Herbert now. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. Jones on the return. Oh, eluding the tackle. And there he goes again. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
I got Jenkins now.
They'll give up the middle. Jenkins.
Ooh, shit. Get off me.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
75 yards rush.
Under a minute to go.
Let's get 100.
As they come up 1st and 10.
We need 100. We need 100 yards for Jenkins.
Once again, Jenkins.
100 yards for Jenkins.
Evades him at the 20. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
An inside run with Jenkins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
A give. Here's Judkins. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Judkins will score. Touchdown, Raiders. Well, fair to say they got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
The Raiders will line up for the...
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Let's go, let's go.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. A shotgun snap for Herbert. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and forever. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Not the Vernon Davis.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to hammer it into Judkins. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Quinshon Judkins. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Butker on for the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Let that boy lock down him. What?
Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Here's Herbert. Into the hands of London. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And the Raiders have got him. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
And it's 3.
They snapped it to Herbert. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis.
That's interference. Defense.
We'll take that.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs, and they have to officiate blocking charge.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
118. What's that?
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Quinshon Judkins. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Patriots, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. New England's offense set to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Give up the middle, Hubbard. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. Herbert has it knocked free. And the Raiders pick it up. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Patriots.
On the handoff is Judkins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Well, they really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
No hesitation on the decision to go on 4th and goal from the 1, and they punch it in.
And I do believe that...
All right, I'll be back.